If you're tired of being shamed for not doing business by the books by accountants, CPAs, and other bookkeepers, stick around for today's episode.
Welcome to Small Business Big Visibility, the podcast empowering you, adventurous small business owners, to attract your ideal customers and boost your revenue. I'm your host, Jason McKenzie. Each week, we'll explore easy-to-implement tools and strategies to take your business to new heights and build the lifestyle you want. If you're ready for more profits and less stress, let's get started.
Have you ever been told you're running your business wrong by someone who owns a business that's barely surviving? That's exactly what just happened to me. I was on a phone call with someone in the accounting world, and during the conversation, things took a bit of an interesting turn. She started asking me very specific, highly detailed questions about numbers in my business, stuff like hourly rates, exact internal cost, and financial details that I've intentionally chosen not to keep in my head. When I told her I don't have those details off the top of my head because I have a team who handles that part of the business, she didn't just question me, she berated me. She told me my business was going to suffer because I don't personally track those numbers. But here's what she didn't realize. I've built my business with systems, people, and processes that allow me to not have to know every single metric. Sure, I could have gotten those numbers if I needed them, but they don't directly impact the work I'm responsible for on a daily basis. And the kicker, during the same call, she told me her business was struggling and she was trying to grow and scale. Meanwhile, my business is thriving. We're scaling, we're winning. So I found it really ironic someone whose own business is in trouble was trying to coach me on what I should be doing differently. And this isn't actually that uncommon, especially in the accounting world. I've met so many small business owners who didn't go to school to become a business owner. They just were really good at something, and then they started doing that thing as a business. They didn't come into it with a framework or metrics, KPIs, or dashboards. They came into it asking the most important question for a new business. Can I make a sale? Because if you can't sell, nothing else matters. It doesn't matter how good you are, how good your product is, how pretty your marketing is, or how tight your books are. No sales, no business. Now, as a business grows, the importance of tracking the right numbers increases. If you're hiring staff and building a team, you need to know what metrics indicate a problem is coming or that a problem has been solved. You need leading and lagging indicators, but those don't have to live inside the business owner's brain. You need to have them tracked, yes, and you need someone to alert you if something's off. But you, the entrepreneur, you don't need to carry every detail yourself. That's not leadership, that's micromanagement, and it's a recipe for burnout. What really frustrates me is how often I hear accountants talk down to business owners. I've heard comments like, I can't believe this business is still running, or their books are a disaster. How are these people even functioning? And I just want to say, sit down, because those messy business owners, they're scrappy. They're creative, they're hustling, they're the backbone of our economy. And yes, maybe their books aren't perfect, but they're doing the hard work of building something real. That deserves respect. As your business evolves, the numbers you track will evolve too. Eventually, yes, you'll need more than just a running balance in your checking account. But that doesn't mean you need to memorize everyone's hourly wage or even know every tax form by name. It means you need people, systems, processes, checks, and balances. It means your job becomes leading, not managing every detail. So here's the bottom line. Don't let someone else shame you into thinking you're doing business wrong just because you're not tracking the exact same numbers they are, especially if they haven't built what you're building. Measure what matters, protect your bandwidth, focus on what actually moves the needle in your business. And remember, at the end of the day, metrics don't run businesses, people do. Vision does, leadership does. Thanks for tuning into this podcast.